say, does that star-spangled...
Welcome and happy holidays from 2K Sports. It's time for NBA action. Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And on the sidelines, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. A lot of answers, but still a lot of questions for how the East is going to ultimately shake out this year. But right now, let's check out where the team stands. We take a look at the 76ers, earning the first place position with a terrific record. And we've seen them perform splendidly pretty much all season long so far, and they're definitely the team to beat. And checking out Cleveland, just need to take it a game at a time.
Checking out Cleveland, they've stayed right there, just in sniffing distance of the conference leaders. That's a solid accomplishment at this stage of the season.
Yeah, even so, though, I'm sure they're not satisfied just being near the top of the standings. They're going to be looking to make a major push as the season winds down.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. MP out there with George. Then there's Maxey. Then there's Embiid. And it's Council in at the 2 spot. And for Cleveland, a loaded backcourt. It's Garland and Mitchell. Mobley is out there with Thompson. And it's Tyson in at the small forward. Here in this stage of the season, Greg, what can struggling teams do to better themselves?
You mean besides make a big trade move? I think about lineups and schemes. You have to look at what you can control and really establish your identity.
And so it's the 76ers getting on the board first. MP with it. George dishes to MP. The shot's good on the assist by George.
And this is the thing about MP. He has the poise to take high percentage shots.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Well, Kevin, Kenny Atkinson did give me a few minutes to catch up with him. Well, we talked about how difficult a matchup Joel Embiid can be for a defense. Coach told me it's all about not letting him get established down low and making him try to beat us with longer shots. If we do that, I think we'll be fine. Of course, saying it on the sidelines is one thing and doing it on the court, quite another. Guys?
Thank you, David. Nice job capturing the moment on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Got a piece of it. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. Pass to Tyson. And here's Mitchell from the arc. And it's Council with the rebound. The 76ers have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. George, no good. Looking at Philadelphia, they took the win in their last game against the Pistons in Detroit.
Yeah, their long-range artillery hit the mark more often than not. A great equalizer when you're on the road.
It's always a good thing when the defense is scrambling. Whenever there was open space on the perimeter, their shooters were able to locate it.
Buries the long-range jumper.
Boy, nice job by Paul George to make himself available. Gets to his spot and gets it off quickly.
Mitchell outside. A kick out to Mobley. The 3. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Doris, one of the more relentless players in the NBA, Donovan Mitchell.
Kevin, what I love about him is he loves the lead role. He feels very comfortable carrying tremendous responsibility on the offensive end. Donovan, one of the more confident players you'll meet. That's about reach, folks. The length, the athleticism, the timing of Evan Mobley.
Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Maxey with it. Garland picks him up. Kendall. Down it goes for his 3rd basket in as many tries. MP with video game numbers. How about the 60, 20, and 10 triple-double?
An all-time game in league history. MP just doing everything. This guy is a human cheat code.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through, see if you can get an easy opportunity.
Pass to Garland. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Clock at 6. Back to Mobley. Those three-pointers off the mark.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
Now Cleveland moving it up. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
I like how they've worked the ball inside, getting looks closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the 76ers. The question on everybody's mind is, will they surpass the 71-72 Lakers, 33 wins in a row? We will see tonight.
Look, at the end of the day, this team, of course, wants to win an NBA championship when it's all said and done. And you know that's what they have their sights on. But it is so nice to enjoy the hype and accolades of a team that is right now steamrolling through the entire league in this incredible stretch. Wow, this has been an amazing thing to watch.
And Mobley is a work in progress from there. Draining the triple should certainly help his confidence.
MP with a screen on Mitchell. Back to MP. Outside, Maxey. MP sets the screen for Maxey. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim.
Doing some damage from the mid-range. Maxey skilled at finding space to let it fly.
And Thompson kicks to Garland. A kick out to Mobley. No good with the triple.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And MP throws it down hard.
That's a young, creative mind right there. MP doing work.
The Cavaliers trail by 6. Outside Garland. Back to Mitchell. Mobley outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. On the high post. Wide open. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. 10 points for Evan Mobley.
Well, you see the confidence from Evan Mobley right now, ready to shoot as soon as he touches the basketball.
MP finds George. MP outside. Outside, Maxey. MP sets the screen for Maxey. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. MP's got his 3rd assist on the night. Cleveland's gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. Thompson sets the pick for Garland. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. The 76ers leading by 7. MP passes to Embiid. Here's MP. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Well, they're calling his number time and time again, and he is delivering.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
There's a good screen. A shot no good. Tyson.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
And Nick Nurse, Greg, the 26th head coach in 76ers franchise history.
And Kevin, known for his creativity and that outside-the-box thinking, I think it's a good fit with this 4. And you look at this scoring outburst by MP. What's incredible is he still has room to grow.
The Cavaliers trail by 11. Pass to Mitchell. Here's Tyson. That one's off, still out of sync.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
The specter of injury seems to always loom over Paul George's career, Doris.
Well, Kevin, I think it's very hard for Paul George fans to take out of their mind completely that gruesome injury he suffered. But we've got to give this young man a ton of credit. He has managed his play and his health to a very high level and still one of the most gifted players this game has seen.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here, looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about. Ellis is checked in for the Cavaliers. And let's check out a breakdown looking at some of the stats for Evan Mobley.
And guys, his effective field goal percentage is trending in the wrong direction over the past 5 games. Shot discipline hasn't been the best. He'll be looking to play a smarter game tonight.
At the top of the key, Thompson. Thompson, a screen on Maxey. The wide open look here for Garland. Drills the three-pointer.
How about the range on that shot? We see you, Darius Garland. Stop showing off.
MP kicks to Dunn. MP sets the screen for Dunn. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. MP's got his 4th assist in this one. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Cavaliers, trailing by 13. Pass to Garland. It's LeVert on the wing. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. MP's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Down low. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I know it's early, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
Inside, there's Garland, and that one, good. Garland's got 5.
Tremendous balance and body control. Darius Garland, no stranger to finishing inside.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey guys, MP in the last time out against Detroit had a huge game. He finished up with 65 points, and what a game it was, posting a triple-double. He put on a show. A fantastic performance from him, something he wants to repeat tonight. Kevin?
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
Well, when you're coming off a game like he had, you know the difference tonight. They're going to load up against him. They're going to try to take him out of his rhythm early.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Evan Mobley comes in for Tristan Thompson. And it's Wade in for Mitchell. And that's on a bounce. Philadelphia will retain possession. The 76ers making a switch here. McConnell's checked in. The drive by MP. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Free throw good, MP.
One of the things you love about MP is his appreciation for the history of the game, studying the former great players, weaving their strengths into his game.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Doris, when the Cavaliers made the trade for Donovan Mitchell, Darius Garland then began to do a lot of his work off the ball.
He had to, Kevin, and he made no secret of the fact that this was an adjustment. When you are accustomed to being the primary initiator, moving off the ball takes time. But to his credit, he's adapted beautifully.
Look at MP getting slick with it. That's a great move to have at the ready.
.146 left in the first. George against LeVert. Rebound by the 76ers. On the wing, George. Pass to McConnell. Now, MP. In the corner, George with it. It's LeVert on the wing. He's covered by McConnell. Outside Garland. Here's Ellis. No scoring in this one. Shot clock at 5. Mobley the pass to Garland. Misses the wing J.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Dunn dishes to MP. Banked in off the glass. 21 points for MP.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Garland against McConnell. Garland with the bucket. Garland's got 9.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Here's MP, and there's the drive.
You see on that drive right there, that's just burst from MP.
The Cavaliers trail by 20. To the paint, here's Wade. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland. Garland's got 3 assists tonight. Here's MP. That's a great dunk.
He's an athletic freak.
Wow.
Oh, my goodness. That is an electric finish by MP.
To the inside, Yabusele. Evan Mobley with the rebound.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Lets the 3 fly, and the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's Philadelphia closing out the quarter with a 20-point lead. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We'll return shortly. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a comfortable margin here for the 76ers guys.
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
So to begin the second quarter for the Philadelphia 76ers, they've got Dunn. He's out there with T.J. McConnell. And it's Cornette in at the 5, roaming the paint. MP kicks to Dunn. MP looking around. Pass to McConnell. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And Cleveland making a change here. Eibel's checked in.
Oh, that's a golden opportunity to finish on the break, and he blows it.
It was right there for him. He'd love to have that one back. That was embarrassing.
Now here's LeVert. Still scoreless. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. And Mobley throws it down.
Evan Mobley is in a zone right now. The defense would be well advised to try to keep it away from him.
And MP throws it down.
An incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk. And it's Van Vliet with the ball for Cleveland. Following this one, they get to host the Pelicans. And that's the third of 4 straight played at home. Mobley inside. 12 points for him. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
This is why it's hard guarding Evan Mobley at times. This guy, when he's aggressive, forcing defenders to match his energy.
Cavaliers making a switch here. Tyson's checked in. Axie's checked in for Philadelphia. MP with it, picked up by Van Vliet. Here's Kendall. And MP throws it down hard.
Oh, man, I love to see that. MP elevating.
And here is Van Vliet. His last outing, he had 8 points. Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. To the middle, here's Mobley. And it's MP with the rebound. MP's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. And the basket is good. And that's now 7 points for Tyrese Maxey.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
And MP throws it down.
If I'm playing with MP right now and I have the basketball, I am finding that guy.
And stolen by MP. With the drive, that one goes in. MP's got 8 here in the quarter.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Here's Tyson. The Cavaliers again can't hit.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Maxey passes to MP. Here's Council. Back to MP. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Timeout called, Cleveland. Garland is checked in for Fred VanVleet. And let's take a peek at the players contending for a spot in the dunk contest this year. Each and every one of these guys can do amazing things around the bucket.
And they will. I guarantee you that we're going to see things in this year's contest that we've never seen before. Those fellas have some tricks up their sleeve for sure.
You look at MP, he'll have a spot in the contest if he can hang out of the number 4 spot in the voting. And with his skills, you know he'll have a shot to win it if he can make it in.
He's going to have a great shot. And Kevin, he's going to give it everything he's got if he can make it into the contest. I bet his dunks have some serious thought being put into them.
So there you go. And as it's looking, this year's dunk contest is shaping up to be a fantastic competition. We'll keep you updated on the voting.
No doubt it's going to be a good one, Kevin. We've got players on that list who'll do things that you didn't even think were possible.
Doris, it's great to see the excitement that surrounds women's basketball currently, isn't it?
It's great, Kevin, that these incredible players with a high skill level are being acknowledged, not only for that skill, but the quality of play, the competitive spirit of these women. They have worked as hard, and they should get as much recognition.
Ellis finds Mobley. Outside Garland. 4 on the shot clock. 3-pointer. MP grabs the miss. MP's got 11 rebounds in the game. Pass to Maxey. MP with a screen on LeVert. And they'll get another chance. Here's Council. 76ers moving the ball around. MP kicks to Maxey. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got assist number 8 here in this one already. Now here's LeVert. Now Garland. He's got 9. Floats it up there for Mobley. They swipe it. 1-on-1 here. Here's Council. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Well, that's a nice play. You've got to read the situation and go to your floater game when necessary.
The drive by Garland. Here's Tyson. Good on the triple. Tyson's got 6.
Well, just quick with the decision-making, smart pass by Darius Garland.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Sixers have their superstar in Joel Embiid, but Coach Nick Nurse says they have to maximize him in different ways. Nurse said unpredictability is the key. We have to relieve some of the pressure. Guys are overplaying and sending multiple players at him, and we have to find easy baskets out of it. Kevin?
Makes a lot of sense, David. Thank you. Mitchell, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Then for the 76ers, Embiid, he's checked in for Luke Cornett. And Cameron Payne subbed in for T.J. McConnell. Out of bounds, Cleveland will take possession. With a break in the action, let's go to the 2K leaderboard. These squads have been lights out this month. The 76ers, number 1.
I just love their offensive flow lately. I mean, this is a dominant team offensively because of that rhythm and pace.
Karis LeVert's checked in for Ellis. Mitchell outside. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by the 76ers. MP's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
For the Cavaliers, Matisse Thybulle's checked in for Evan Mobley. And it's Ellison for Karis LeVert. Right side, Garland. Stolen. Now, here's MP. Defended by Thybulle. That one falls.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
He swipes the ball away again. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end.
There's the draw.
You've got to be kidding. That's MP with some bad intentions on his way to the cup.
And so Garland will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Coming off that loss against the Nets.
Scoring efficiency was an issue in that one. Took them too many shots to get their points.
I think it was a lot of bad decisions leading to a lot of poor looks. Patience was not their best quality in that basketball game.
MP passes to Maxey. MP sets the screen for Maxey. Here's Embiid. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage. And you know, guys, with Embiid on the floor, it's not just about his individual play. He changes everything for everyone on that team. That's how dominant he is. It's not just statistics. His presence alone propels him.
And the dunk by MP.
MP is the lightning and the thunder.
Garland the pass to Thybulle. Out to the wing. There's the pick. Pass to Garland. 5 on the clock. And here now is Thybulle. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question, he altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
Basket counts. MP's got 43 points.
This guy has been unstoppable. It has not mattered at all what the defense throws at him. He's had an answer.
Pass to Thybulle. Ellis outside. They need this. MP grabs the miss. MP's got his 16th rebound on the night. Pulls it up. And Maxey gets it to go on the assist by MP. MP's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Tipped away. And stolen by MP. Here's Payne. Finished off the break.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Pass to Thybulle. Here's Mitchell. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Maxey.
We know this about Donovan Mitchell. This guy shows no fear, even inside. Draws the foul there.
When it comes to the game's elite scorers, Doris, Donovan Mitchell is certainly on that list.
Kevin, there's no question about it. He's a proven playoff performer, a natural leader who doesn't mind a team leaning into his scoring ability. And the beauty is he can do it in a lot of different ways.
On the wing, Mitchell. He's coming off a 22-point game against Brooklyn.
And you know, guys, the other thing I really appreciated about his effort in that game was the effort and work on the glass. What a well-rounded performance.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Mitchell with it, averaging 23 points a game and is one of the more consistent producers on any given night. And the rejection by MP.
I'll tell you, no matter what he does, he can't find his rhythm, and you get the sense he's starting to press a little bit.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
To the left wing. Pass to Tyson. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Tyson's got 8 here in the quarter. MP kicks to Embiid. Done outside. MP passes to Payne. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. Payne's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Well, after a less than stellar start in the first quarter, you like to see that shot go down.
Yeah, this is one of those nights where you get to see everything in Mobley's bag.
MP dishes to Dunn. Back to MP. He takes it in, and that one drops for him. MP's got 47 points.
I'll tell you, this guy is proving to be a problem for the defense. In this quarter, he has been special.
And it's Paul George with the finish.
Well, you can see MP not afraid to take chances defensively, comes up with the steal, and gets his team in transition.
The Cavaliers shooting 38% in the second quarter. Offensively, they look a little bit confused. Dunn against Mitchell. Thompson, a screen on Dunn. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Good on the three-point shot. Mitchell's got 7 points in the game.
Well, we know Mitchell can hurt you from outside the arc. The defense better recognize this moving forward.
MP kicks to George. No good on the 3. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Mitchell passes to Thompson. Rebound by the 76ers. This game is finished. They'll be off to Portland taking on the Trailblazers. That's game 4 of 4 out on the road for them. Back to MP. To the wing on the left. Embiid with a screen on Garland.
Man, he is feeling it from three-point range. All of a sudden, he just can't miss.
And so it's MP making things happen for Philadelphia. Setting up teammates and getting buckets. He is looking as determined as ever. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
And welcome to halftime.
Definitely some explosive guys on this list, but there's plenty of time out there for someone to grab this spot. Maybe even elevate up.
And now back to our game. What a half from MP.
You gotta love what MP is doing. Looking like a true superstar. Reminds me of myself and Ernie.
You know, I don't need this kind of abuse. I don't have to be here. Like, we can go one-on-one right now. Shaq, you know what? Ernie, you referee. Shaq, you get the ball. No shots in the paint allowed.
Huh? What'd you say?
That'll do it for our show tonight.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Well, you can see why they would continue to play through him. He was tough to stop, super assertive down low. Just great work.
A loaded backcourt. It's Garland and Mitchell. Thompson is out there with Evan Mobley. And it's Tyson in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Mitchell with it. Now defended by MP. Mitchell wide open. Cans the shot with nobody near him. 9 points in the game so far.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Mobley wide open. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Garland's got 6 assists here tonight. MP finds George. Kicks it out to MP. MP sets the screen for George. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. GA, you look how Garland can create for himself. Very good off the catch or the bounce.
So deadly off of those high pick and rolls because he can dribble into that three. A playmaker that can do that is a headache. Garland knows how to create that space and get his looks.
No one near Maxey as he lets it fly. It's good from long range. Maxey's got 15.
Take your focus off Maxey for 1 second, and he will let it fly from out there.
Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Mobley, a screen on Maxey. And here's Garland for 3. And it's MP with the rebound. MP's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Outside, George. He's looking for MP and finds him.
Well, there you see Paul George as a facilitator. He can create his own, or he can get somebody else open.
The Cavaliers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Pass to Thompson. To the inside. Here's Mitchell. The kick out to Mobley. Shot clock at 6. And another miss by Cleveland. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Nobody near George. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. George has got 5 points in the quarter. Cleveland's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Back to Garland. Pass to Tyson. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Screen by MP. Kept alive, and Embiid kicks to George. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And here are the Cavaliers. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Mobley, a screen on Maxey. For 3, Mitchell. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Embiid's got 6 rebounds in the game.
I'll tell you, this guy is doing absolutely everything he can to get himself going, but the team is struggling because he's struggling.
Here's Maxey. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Donovan Mitchell.
Probably the last guy you want to foul out there. Maxey almost automatic at the strike.
This team has handed a lot of responsibility to Tyrese Maxey, but Greg, he's lived up to it.
And has grown very well into his role with the team. Shown that he can be a scorer all over the floor. Amazing to think how far he's come in such a short amount of time.
Here's Thompson. Mobley outside. And Mobley throws it down.
And dropping the sledgehammer there, he curbs a 10-0 run by the Sixers.
Pass to Bona. Back to MP. And there's the call on Evan Mobley. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
MP against Mobley. Back to MP. 5 to shoot. Philadelphia needs to get a shot off. Here's Council. The 76ers with another miss. Cavaliers have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. The shot no good. Tyson.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And that one's good. Maxey.
And one of the many ways Maxey can hurt you with his shooting, lightning fast on that release.
Cleveland's gotten 1 of 6 3-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. And he drives in, and the rejection by MP. That shot misses. Good D by Mobley. Maxey against Garland. Over Maxey. Garland, no good.
Normally he'll drill that shot, and I'm sure they'll look to find him in that spot again.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
A solid facilitator. I like whenever Maxey looks to get his guys involved.
And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Maxey against Garland. To the paint. And the layup's good off the glass. Garland's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
A nice shot by MP.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Garland the pass to Thompson. Here's Tyson, defended by George. Mobley is screened. Excellent D there from George. 76ers have gone 7 of 12 from the floor since coming out of the break. MP sets the screen for Maxey. No dice from the high post. The Cavaliers shooting a lackluster 38% for the game, struggling so far. Watch outside. Garland against Maxey. Here's Tyson. And the rejection by MP. And he gets it back. And here's Garland for three. Yes, it is. Scored that as a bucket. Number 5 on a 5 for 11 night.
Well, after netting one in the first half, that's the second deep ball to go down for this guy.
And the dunk by MP.
Well, MP launches himself straight off the drive, turning his speed into some hang time.
Cavaliers shooting is leaving something to be desired, just 36% here in the third quarter. And so the ball goes out of bounds. Garland touched it last. Cavaliers making a switch here. LeVert's checked in. And the 76ers making a change here. The drive by MP. And MP throws it down.
Nice slash by MP right there. Love when he takes the initiative.
Now, here's Garland. 16 points for him. LeVert in the corner. And it's MP with the rebound. And so, MP will bring it up for the 76ers. Maxey finds MP. MP with a screen on Mobley. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Mobley.
And give credit to Maxey for just being aggressive inside, earning that whistle in the process.
Ellis, he's checked in for Mobley. The 76ers also with a sub. Yabusele's checked in, and the foul called on MP. That's his first foul. And here is Garland. And we know he can score. He's averaging around 21.5 points a game.
I think MP's presence clearly affected that miss.
Here's Maxey. Pass to Payne. MP with it. Covered by Mitchell. From outside the arc, Payne's shot is good. Payne's got 14 points for the game.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
MP kicks to Yabusele. Outside, Maxey shoots it. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. Maxey's got 10 points now just in this quarter. Cavaliers shooting 39% from the floor. Not their best. Ellis outside. Back to Mitchell. 6 to shoot. There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. A different look now for Cleveland. Wade comes in for Tristan Thompson. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Garland. Count that one from VanVleet.
VanVleet has proven more than capable as a legitimate three-point threat. Knocks down the jump shot there.
Good, he hits again.
Make that 61 points.
Yep, everything is going his way right now. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
The other thing that's been impressive is really just relentless driving the basketball. Doesn't matter if the defense is there, they are challenging them and getting it done.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Now VanVleet, taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. Philadelphia's gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6. And that one's good, Maxey.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Ellis dishes to Wade. Pass to VanVleet. And no good. The try spell continuing for him. MP passes to Payne. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. Payne's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for Philadelphia. Maxey against Mitchell. VanVleet outside. Inside, kicks it out to Mitchell. Wade, a screen on Maxey. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Philadelphia has got more than a 50% success rate on their three-pointer since halftime. They're 4 of 7. MP passes to Maxey. MP with a screen on Ellis. And that one's good, Maxey.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
Boy, just sheer dominance, the ability to step into enemy territory and flat out take over. This is impressive.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
Matisse Thybulle's checked in for Cleveland. Garland comes in for Fred VanVleet. Ellis with it. Pass to Garland. And it's Thybulle in the corner. And the rejection by MP. And it's out of bounds. The Cavaliers able to retain possession here. And Cleveland making a change here. Tyson's checked in. LeVert kicks to Thybulle. 6 on the shot clock. Garland with it. They could use a bucket. Payne grabs the board. MP passes to Maxey. And stolen by Thybulle. LeVert from outside. Trains the three-pointer. LeVert's got 5 points so far.
Not everyone has the green light to take that three in transition, but he does, especially with the defense already set up protecting the paint.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers. Able to put on a show for the ages. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. Back right after this. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Cavaliers with some changes. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Karis LeVert. Mobley comes in for Matisse Thybulle. And And Donovan Mitchell subbed in for Ellis. Well, Cleveland shooting only 35% in the fourth quarter. The offense looking a little rickety. So on the floor for Philadelphia. MP out there with Yabusele. Then it's Paul George. And it's T.J. McConnell. And it's Payne in at the point. And that one's good, Mitchell.
Yeah, there are levels to this, and Donovan Mitchell can hurt you from everyone. Nice midi there.
MP with it. He's picked up by Mobley. From deep, George, and another assist. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
Just doing a great job at orchestrating the offense. And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the 76ers.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And with this win, they'll end up notching another victory for this year's campaign, win number 33.
And they've really had a dominant run of games against this opponent this year. They played them 3 times and won every one.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for MP.
He did it all tonight, making an impact with more than just his scoring. How about the fact that he got a triple-double?
George, good, and it's MP picking up the assist.
Spirited performance. You love to get this kind of win, especially on the road.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
And the foul called on MP. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. There's 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And Thompson kicks to Mobley. The Cavaliers again can't hit. From the arc. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg.